Hey Rupa, how are you?
Yeah, hi, Shri.
Are
I'm
you?
good. How
Hmm,
are you?
you disappeared, huh?
I'm just going through the recordings only. Like I couldn't
What
join.
Why? What happened?
We had no work only. Like some
Hmm.
like prior items. Like I was working. I couldn't join. That's it.
Why? Okay, okay. What is Ayush? Just let me check with him once.
I think only two classes I didn't join. Two.
No, in the meanwhile, Ayush also was busy. He is
Okay.
was busy with
Yeah.
some calls and all, and so I also thought like, so let us pass because even you are not there. So at least I need minimum two people will be good, right?
Two, three. I understand.
Ayush is joining 1 minute.
Okay.
Hi Ayush.
Yeah, hi Shri.
All okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, let us move. And what we discussed in the previous class, we discussed about the XGBoost, correct? No?
yeah, correct.
So I hope you got some basic idea what is XGBoost, right? Extreme gradient boosting. This is basically one
Yeah.
of the algorithm which is based on the ensemble method called boosting. So boosting means it will go and create the tree in a sequential order, not like parallel. So we need to see here how can we go and leverage and then optimize your model, which is already using some gradient boosting machines method. The inventor has changed this to extreme gradient boosting by adding some extra features. And this particular algorithm will come up with some inbuilt features which we separately use earlier, like regularization, cross validation, like missing value, like management, and we have so many features integrated in one model, and which can be used for both classification as well as regression. I hope you got some idea, correct now?
Yes.
And coming to like today, let me. I added two use cases, right? I hope you got a chance to look into them. Did you or no? I and
Yeah, what is ask Shri?
no, I uploaded two use cases also. Did you get a chance to look into them? My question.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Day
No.
was very busy. Yeah,
No.
Okay. You just try at least maybe after you have some time. But that these two
yeah,
use cases are very popular use cases. So this XGBoost is one of the very like widely used algorithm. So you should like understand this and also need to like use it for some of the use cases. So let me try to discuss about some part of other feature today. So let us discuss about some part of NLP. So let me try to share my screen. So we developed multiple models and every model has something to predict. And most of the data which is basically required is a combination of different data types, correct? No? That's what we discussed, right? Both of you. Every model will
yeah,
have different kinds of combination of data, not like only string, not like only like numerical data. It is a combination of different like
Data.
types of data, and we are using that as some factors to predict the outcome. So coming to like NLP, a minute. Coming to NLP, which is a natural language processing. So this is basically you already using in some of the applications in your real-time environment, like how your English language will be understood by Google or ChatGPT or Meta or like Gemini Pro. Most of these particular tools are able to understand what you are typing and they are providing some answers back. And this particular data is not like numbers, it is majorly into text, right? Do you agree, both of you? When I type something in the Google,
Yeah.
how Google will come to know what you are looking for? It has to do some kind of text processing, right? When you type something
Yes.
in Google search engine, and your English
Yeah.
language need to be converted into the language that Google can understand, and then it just go and search what it translated, and it has to go and search in the database, and then find out some information and provide the results back. So Google also uses natural language processing in the background, which is developed in Python only. ChatGPT also uses the same. I can change the language also, right? ChatGPT language. Did anytime you try? Google language also you can change, right? What you are
Yeah.
searching. But when I search maybe in Hindi, how it will understand? Correct, no? When I search in my regional language, maybe Spanish, Google will understand. But how it is understanding? Because this natural language will be converted into the form that Google can understand and provide the results. So most of this data is a text data. So that is the reason that text mining is very important for the modern day applications. So NLP are also called as natural language processing is one of the foundation and which is a subfield of like AI or data science and which will enable the computers to understand, interpret and generate human language in a way that is valuable and provide some insights. And what is the challenge? So it can process, but what is the challenge? The human language is not same, right? It is ambiguous. Sometimes the context will be different for the same word. Bank of a river. I say bank of a river is different. I am at and the bank is having another meaning also. Correct? No? Do you agree, both of you?
Yeah, true.
But how the system has to understand that is important, right? Even if you go to like some kind of sentences, I assume I have a it is not just like a joke. Huh? So assume that I have a like a friend from Punjab. I went and asked him, "Are you relaxing?" But he replied me, "No, no, I'm just fencing." And that also context changes, right? Correct or not? Are you getting what I'm trying to say? I'm saying, "Are you relaxing?" My intention is asking. He is sitting peacefully and doing something. But he replied me that, "No, no, I'm just fencing," means the context has been changed. Correct or not? So he is thinking like I am asking about his name, but my ask is what he's doing and is he busy or not? So the system has to understand the same thing. The system has to convert what we are asking, and this NLP will convert the unstructured data into a structured insights. How to convert the data which is in a text form? Like I have a set of PDF documents. I have a set of real estate property documents. How can I go and process them? So because they are not easy to process, normal traditional models will not going to help you. There are so many advanced models, advanced NLP libraries like Spacey, NLTK, Natural Language Toolkit, which will provide some pre-trained models for immediate use. Even these large language models, Gemini Pro, Meta, ChatGPT, all these are also using some predefined, pre-trained models. Do you know that, both of you? If you go to Gemini also, Gemini will use the same pre-trained model, right? Do you know that
Yeah,
or no?
correct.
It will use, right? It will use some, it has to be some model. And the model has to understand what I'm asking. Assume I ask it to generate a PPT. It has to go and use what are the features to generate a PPT presentation. I may ask so many queries. Try to generate a high definition PPT with, maybe I want to see a PPT with maybe 30 slides. I want, and what I want is also I want to like generate a PPT to understand what is natural language generation, for example. It will with examples. So it will clearly generate what we are looking for. But it may not be 100% what you are looking for. At least the nearest one it will generate. 30 slides it will generate, because it has to go and search in different sources, and it will extract, and it will generate a nice PPT presentation of 30 slides by using the similar natural language processing. So our requirement is to understand why Python for NLP, because the most of the libraries in Python are already pre-trained. Integration is easy with databases, minimal code. So most of the researchers also using Python to implement these NLP libraries also. The NLTK is one of the very popular. This was developed by the Stanford University for the education standard only. It's very perfect for learning foundations and methods like stemming, lemmatization, and also like POS tagging. There are parts of POS means parts of speech tagging in English grammar. All I can do using NLTK library, but I need to install before. Spacey, it is very advanced in NLTK, which is the industrial strength NLP optimized for production, and also will handle the named entity recognition brilliantly. That is true. There is a feature called NER. I'll show you that. That NER is one of the feature where space is providing to identify what a particular text is representing in a document. It will tag NER will this named entity recognition will try to recognize what are the some meaningful columns in my document or a text. If it is a company, it will tag with like a tag called org. If it is a currency, it will tag with a tag called money. If it is a date, it will say date. It will say any like a city, it will say geographical location. So it will try to tag what that particular text is about. So anytime you want to extract any columns from your documents, you can use this named entity recognition. And out of that, Hugging Face is also very advanced NLP algorithm, which is based on the models like BERT, GPT, and Roberta. GPT, you know already, Chat GPT, example. So most of these models are to train. Definitely, we need a high-end infrastructure too, because it involves so much of processing in the background. Because text processing is not easy as easy as normal data processing. So text processing is where you divide your English language or any kind of language into different words, split the text into words or sentences. And there are so many operations we perform on top of it, like lower casing all the words, normalizing the case, and stop word removal, and we're discarding some common words like the, is, in, and which does not have any meaning or little meaning. Stemming and lemmatization, reducing the words to their root form, like running. I'll reduce that to run. Most of these particular operations are called cleaning, text cleaning. So text cleaning is one of the important process. And coming to like, let me try to highlight this. You see here. Okay, so the linguistic analysis comparison. So every library here will have some kind of requirement of speed also. So when I go and want to deal with these models, high compute is important. Like ChatGPT requires very high infrastructure. That is the reason they are that is very popular. Spacey also it requires some decent infrastructure. And a pre-trained model, NLTK is a very basic pre-trained model. Spacey is an advanced pre-trained model, and Stanford this Hugging Face or transformer based models are called as state of the art models. Very suitable for NLTK is very suitable for education basics of NLP. Any kind of real-time projects you want to go and use NLP, then Spacey is the right choice because suitable for the production pipelines also. And transformer based models like Hugging Face kind of models are used for AI tasks also, like generation, text generation, image generation, voice generation, video generation. All these Gemini also uses will fall under similar kind of transformer based only. Because they will maintain the model with high compute. If not, they cannot manage. There are so many real-time applications. Real-time sentiment analysis where I want to monitor my social media accounts. I want to monitor my brands, how to track the like my product social media like brands. We have libraries like Vader is one, TextBlob is one. This will particular libraries will help you to identify the public reaction to launch your brands. So immediate crisis management, you can see campaign optimization in another use case, customer satisfaction scoring. So most of the companies are doing this to find out where their products are standing in the market. And the sentiment distribution also will be majorly three types: positive, negative, and neutral. So if at all you want to see your products are how they are performing, you need to find out some sentiment analysis like this. Find out which customers are and how many customers are giving positive or negative or neutral. According to the distribution, you can decide what action to be taken. And intelligent chatbots is another example where NLP is extensively people are using. Why we need that? Because the customer service automation is one of the area where the industry is running very fast. Why? Because 24/7 response time will be there, the conceptual understanding will be there, and a seamless human end of via SQL data logs, because most of the data will be in the SQL form only to make your life easier. So these chatbots are giving most of the solution that to 24/7 without depending on the human. And coming to the NLP, whatever we discussed, we have real-time NLP also. The real-time NLP, when they started in 2010, the basic fundamental use cases were the rule-based chatbots only. After we moved to the 2018 onwards, we got very advanced like NLP models like BERT model, conceptual embeddings, and on top of that, in 2023 onwards, we got very advanced models, LLMs, and generative AI integration has been done with all these. And now the market is running towards the multi-model and edge-based real-time natural language processing. And it is further going towards the next level of AI is already in place, which is called super intelligence. You heard about it? Both of you? Or no?
No, Shri.
The artificial intelligence era is going to end. Next year, we are moving towards next level called super intelligence now. It is more advanced than AI. The quantum computing is coming into picture now. You might have
Yeah,
heard
I
about
heard of.
quantum computers, this term. These quantum computers are very fastest computers in the earth, in the globe. They need very high infrastructure. There are companies who are already running these quantum computers. A 20 years data will be processed in one or 2 seconds, even more than fast. Are you getting? So which means that we need to also run. We need to run with the time and the technology, and need to move faster with this particular AI tools and technologies. Already some companies are using that, but not 100%. So quantum computing is one of the area. Even Google and other companies are also investing more now. The next level of AI, which is called super intelligence, that may go a little bit soon. You will get it maybe in the next 6 to 7 months. I'm suspecting the industry is going to touch upon that. But still the AI will be there, but further some advanced things will come. Okay. So what features a particular NLP operations will have? Vectorization. This is called how you divide or convert your words into some set of real numbers. Word vector, word to vector is one of the example where it will convert your words into some meaningful numbers, and then we can use that for some calculations and generate what insight you want. And semantic meaning. So semantic meaning means, so there are some embeddings that will capture the relationship beyond some simple keywords matching also, like king means man plus woman, king plus man plus woman equal to queen. So there are some semantic meanings also these algorithms are using. So this particular NLP semantic calculations also running now. We need to see how we can go and understand this and how to implement this. And the named entity recognition, I was talking about this. So financial report extraction, automated anonymization, knowledge graph construction, these are all very popular, but identify the entities such as names, organizations, locations, dates, currency, all I can do here. If you observe here, out of my entire document, there are some places where you can see company names with org. Can you see that? Org means the company names, and then geographical, like I think GPE means the location. Russia is a geographical location, and all these see person, that is the name, like a person, and there are some date specific values also. 2016 will fall under date. And if you see any currency, it will say money. So most of these things can be identified using this particular named entity recognition feature. And finally, the NLP and SQL integration also very important. How we can democratize the data? Users will ask, how many sales did we make in New York? So it will automatically generate SQL code. There are so many online SQL generation tools are there. Text to SQL is one example. That particular tool was very popular 1 year back, and they were giving even for free of cost also. Most of the people were leveraging this text to SQL, and even some people leveraged to generate some SQLs by using some text also. When I say how many sales did we make in New York, it will go and generate the select statement, and it will run that on the table and will give results. because we are not going to generate any SQL here. My tool will generate according to my whatever I'm asking. Already some tools are already running in Databricks and Snowflake. All these tools, they already implemented these features. The natural language query will be converted and into but whatever the natural language query or question I asked will be like passed and converted into SQL query and applied to the database table and provide some insight. Plus Python integration. Every LLM model will act as a bridge between the human intent and the database schema. So Python along with NLP and SQL, all these are already changing the entire market now. And coming to like NLP, NER, let me show you some example. Let us try to take this example and we'll see that. So to use this NER also, we need to install this Python like a Spacey library. The Spacey is one of the library which is very suitable for name entity recognition. So let us try to install this. If it is already present, it will not install. It will simply say the requirement already satisfied. So as soon as it is installed, it is already installed. So requirement already satisfied. Let me install the English like module in my Spacey. So whatever the English language, I want to go and convert that into some meaningful entity tags. So let me try to install this. I think this also will be already available because it was already downloaded and installed earlier. So it is already running. And I will install even the French module also. Both I will load and will use both of them. I'll try to tag some English language paragraph and also French language also. Let us wait and see. So it is just loaded a French language model. Now I am going to load a dependency package called Pydantic, and once that is completed, then we can import Spacey and start using it. So it is still running. To install this Pydantic library, which is having a dependency, and once that is completed, then we can load the Spacey library and start using it. First we will see the English language, then we will go with the French language also. So it is loaded now. So we'll go back and load the Spacey. Once that is loaded, I can directly start using Spacey.load function. And I can load my English language model. I'm just loading that first with the name NLP, and using NLP, I will convert this particular sentence, whatever you see, this is a sentence related to Snowflake, which I go with some English language for first time, then we'll go with French also. So this is the English language sentence. What is Snowflake about and company about and all a sentence. I will try to convert that into a like a document variable with NLP function. So this function now go and pick up this text and it will convert. Okay, name error. What is that? NLP2 not defined. Okay, I need to use NLP here.
NLP, yeah.
So it created. Now if I go back and display, this is what my document. And entities wise, if at all I want to extract, I will simply go and from this doc, I will say what is the text and what is the label. So when I run this, you will see like this. Can you see that? Snowflake Inc. is a organization, right? Correct or not?
Yeah, correct. Correct.
And American is also is generating some entities. And San Mateo is a geographical location. California also geographical location. And latency it is considering as a person. Amazon Web Service also it is considering as ORG organization. And you see November 24 it is considering as a date. And then we also have some cardinal variables. And see 4.2 billion it is considering as a money. Correct? No?
Yeah.
So that is how intelligent space is. It is English language only, right? In the English
Yeah.
language, it converted and it is extracting some entities from my English language paragraph. Similar to that, I can even process a French language also. Let me try to do that. I just load NLP2 is my French one, and then I use the same in the French language. So let us try to load it. This has NLP2 now because NLP is already loaded, and I'm using NLP2 now. And the document will show you this is the I can see I hope you understood this is French language, right? Not English. Can you see that? This is not English,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If you know French, you can understand. Huh? Because I worked for a French project, so I know a little bit what it is like conveying. So I'm just trying to figure out what are the entities under this particular sentence. It is clearly saying, see, it is identifying some of the like information with some tags here according to the French model. So like that, we can even pass some other text also, raw text. I'm just storing some information related to the Indian Space Research Organization. I'm just trying to figure out some of the text. I'm tagging here. So I can pass any kind of data. I'm passing some Bitcoin information also. And I'm just using NLP here and I'm just displaying the Bitcoin data also. Can you see that? Both of you?
Yeah.
And then I can even also highlight like this by using the spacey function called display.render. And I need to pass what I converted and style should be like entity and Jupyter equal to true, which is going to show me by highlighting like this. Can you see that? Wherever it tagged, it is highlighting them. Correct, no?
Mhm.
I can not only simply load a text and hard code and use. I can also directly use a link, web URL, and then parse it, do some scrapping of the web URL, and I can convert that into. I need to load this, and I just load it, and then I'm just trying to figure out and separate the text, and I can go back and see this is my text also. And now I'm loading whatever the like data came from that particular website link. From this link I just stored converted into a paragraph now, and this one I'll pass into my spacey model. So it is loading the spacey model. See, it is trying to figure out like what are the different columns available, and then it is tagging. Can you see that, both of you, how it is highlighting?
Yeah.
But this is a web scraping, and applying on top of that we are applying the named entity recognition. Very popular. NER is one of the very popular use case in NLP to identify some of the columns. We will use this particular NER. I used this project like NER in one of the project to tag the legal document, log documents, and the legal columns. So I was using for the one of the use case in one of my previous bank. Clear? Any questions? Did you understood what is NLP and what is NER means now?
Yeah.
But you need to also run and see. Correct, no?
Yeah, correct.
Because this is
Can you
this
repeat that NER, Shri, once again?
NER is nothing but it is abbreviated as named entity recognition. Every
Okay.
entity we are recognizing, right? Correct or not?
Hmm.
In a
Yeah.
particular text of paragraph or a document or a web page, we are just parsing it, right? We are just converting this web page. If you observe here, this URL, we are just trying to do some web scraping using the beautiful soup is one library. I am just already loading
Okay.
that. So in
Okay.
Python, that is the one library to scrap the website, the HTML content, and we are converting that into a paragraph, and from that it will store in a variable called body, and I am passing that body to my NER function, which is coming up from this English model. If it is a French website, I can use FR core WebSM model. Correct, no? That's what we did here, right? FR underscore, right? For French, which we used.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
If you
Yes.
go to Spacey website, you will see different models for different languages. Even for our regional languages also you can find out. Even for Tamil also. You can tag your Tamil text also using NER. If at all you want. Hindi language also. So many languages are there.
How
Clear?
many languages supporting right now?
That I am not sure. Let us go and see.
Okay.
Anyway, Google, because this is like very popular algorithm since almost 2012. So there are so many languages should be there by now, because models and languages. We click that. Can you see that language like CA? I don't know. There is a language with Catalan. I don't even know. Chinese. And then you see Croatian. Okay. English. EN. EN underscore means English. FR we saw already. French. Correct, no?
Correct.
Italian is there. IT. Korean is there. KO. So like that, we have so many languages here. But I'm suspecting our regional language Hindi also is there. Can you see that?
Yeah. HI. Okay.
HI. So you see there are so many. Malayalam also is there. ML, Marathi, Nepali, and also see Sanskrit also is there.
Sorry. Oh, okay.
Simhala, Sri Lankan language. Tamil, TA,
TA.
Rupa.
Yeah, Shri.
TA underscore is for Tamil. TE for Telugu. So there are so many languages you can see. So most of these languages, the inventor added, which are very popular, and they added that. So Tamil, Hindi, Telugu, Marathi are very popular, right? Even Malayalam also. There might be Kannada. See, Kannada also is there. Can you see that?
Hmm.
Yeah,
There are Gujarati is there. See, Indian language is also available. Bengali. See, Assam is not there, but Bengali is there. You can see Bengali is there. Gujarati is there. Marathi. All the some of the like language which are like widely used. Wherever Indians are there, you will see almost all these languages, right? Wherever you go, you will see like I see Malayalis wherever you go. Even Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, you will find everywhere. So the models who developed, maybe they are that language specific people. Correct, no?
Correct.
They might, who contributed, who contributed for that particular language, they might be like stick to that language. So they developed, they want to see their language in the list, so they might have contributed. Correct, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be the reason. Maybe some languages are not available because those particular languages, maybe the developers were not there. Because I see some languages I never heard also. Correct, no? Some of the Indian languages, like I never heard about this language. I don't know what is Catalan or Croatian. I never heard. Finnish, a language is there. See,
Yeah, finish.
I don't know. Finnish means if I'm first time I'm hearing about it. See, because there are so many languages, but that is developer specific only, which I see. The language support is basically the particular language contribution might have done. Even if you go to Google Translate also, there are so many languages, right?
Yeah.
Natural language translator. Correct or not? That is also NLP only. Correct, no? Whatever
Yeah.
Google Translate is also doing, that is natural language generation. I can convert English text to French to like Spanish also, right? Language to language. So Google is using, which means that Google is using them very long time ago. Correct, no? That is about Google. Google is very fast, very advanced compared to the other companies. You might have observed the NLP is very like just 12 years. I see that in 2016, 17, and 18, NLP became popular. But Google was using that since almost 1996 and 1997 itself, when Google was started. Correct, no? See, Google using this NLP means the Google is not a new search engine, right? Yahoo also. So they might be using some kind of these features in the background from the initial stages itself, right?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Correct.
So they are very advanced. That's what I'm saying. They're very advanced in this area. Even Facebook also very advanced. So we need to see how we can build similar kind of use cases with respect to your project and domain. So I will try to share this NER use case and this NLP documentation. Please go through once and work on that if you have some time.
Yeah, sure.
Clear? Both of you?
Yeah,
Rupa?
sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Just try it. Just try it once. No
Hmm.
need to go in deeper.
Okay.
Just try to understand the terminology, what models it is like providing. Just go through, see this particular models. If you go to this link, you will see all the models, right?
Hmm.
So try with some text with some any one of the languages what you are interested and try that. Get some paragraph. Go to Google Translate. Take one English sentence paragraph and convert into that language and try to use that model and you will see that. Correct, no? You can try like that. Take any language, any language, maybe of your choice, and try that model and see whether how NER is behaving. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay then. That's all for today. Please try to work on it and come back with your questions tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.